Release District.
Agbaya, 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 Agbaya.
Cheese, come on, live in the flesh.
The flesh, we are live.
It's the Agbaya show.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Come on, episode 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, tuned in with Damo.
J. Jules.
Remington.
Welcome. What you man saying?
I'm good, my guy. What you saying?
I'm here. Cheese, Nigel boy.
This guy, you didn't bring me back sugar cane, bro.
Sorry.
I'm even surprised they let him back on the plane. Somebody with no passport. What's going on? My guy, come on, man. J. Jules back in the building.
Yeah,
man. Happy to
man.
have you back.
Come on.
But, bruv, listen, football's back. You know how it is, man. You know
Yeah.
them ones there.
I heard Arsenal's winning at the moment.
Yeah,
Come on,
man, celebrating already, bro.
Celebrating.
no,
I'm
yeah.
hearing Harry Kane's already in Munich.
Yeah.
Come on,
he's doing his
Cherise,
thing.
what you say? You watch footy?
No, man.
Oh, no.
I know Arsenal's not doing it. Sorry. man.
Jeez, I love that. I love
She
that.
just jumped at Arsenal.
Yeah, because she already understands. She don't even need to watch
just
football.
spare us 2 minutes of this football. But no. Come on, man. We got a special guest in the house. You know, goes by the name of, Art Saved Me. You know, I believe art saves all of us.
Word, man.
You know, here and there.
100%.
And we got musicians, we got rappers in the house.
Yeah.
Creative
come
directors in the house. So I
Come
feel
on.
like we've all been saved one way through art. You see.
Yeah.
But come on.
It's a way of expressing yourself, innit, man? So use it to your best of your ability.
Exactly, man. But the main person in the house, we got Cherise.
Blessings. Thanks for having me.
Come on, man. Thank you for coming on, man. Obviously, before we move on, tell the people your name, where you're from, what you do.
Yeah, my name's Cherise, aka Art Saved Me, aka Drapisha. From South London.
Yeah.
You know, I'm an artist, visual artist. So I draw.
Yeah.
I do a bit of textile art.
Nice.
A bit of film, a bit of directing, and creative direction as
So
well.
you wear a few hats.
Yeah.
Dope. That's
But
good. I like that.
art is the umbrella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that.
Hey.
Come on. Art is
Cherise, we normally click.
What?
You have to click with us. Come click with us. It's one of them ones. Come on, like and subscribe. Come on.
Yeah.
Now, thank you for coming on, man. Like, we're gonna be an interesting episode because I feel like you got a lot to tell us.
Yeah.
Got a lot to dig into.
A lot of gems. I can
A
feel
lot of
it.
gems. You see, we were talking about some nonsense earlier on, so I feel we need to address that as well. You see, no, I'm joking. But obviously, we're about to go into Agbaya of the week. And obviously, I'm going to let the clip roll.
We were in Nigeria, we were shooting Dimensions, and I was going around making sure everyone's fine and like just drinking. And then there was one of the models was like a girl that she was like, so how does it feel that we all want your man? Huh? And I was like,
Wait.
sorry? I thought I didn't hear it right. And I was like, what did you say? She goes, how does it feel that we all want your man? Because it's J5, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what did you say?
What do you even reply
Bro,
to?
I looked at her and I started laughing because I was in such shock. And I was like, I don't feel a way that you all want my man.
Because, like, this is a bit mad. Like, I can't imagine you being famous, any of us being famous, and somebody approaches you and says, we all want your man or we all want your girl. I'm sure one of us, man,
You mean your girl? You mean your girl gets approached? You're famous and your girl gets
Either
approached.
way,
vice
come on.
versa, because we got Cherise in the house as well.
Okay,
So
I
it's
hear
one
you.
of them ones, I can't lie. If someone came up to me in the club and said, we all want your girl. Depending on how
I might have to.
You
I
might-
might have to bang you still.
Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean? What the hell?
See, it's a weird one because it's like a compliment as well.
Yeah.
Well, I feel
It
like
depends
that.
on how you say it, and I think it depends on who's saying it. If I don't know, I don't know, bruv. I don't know where.
But you
I don't know
what
how
it
I'll
is?
take
you,
that.
You wanted my girl, yeah. Obviously, I'm flattered. But then at
Yeah.
the same time as well, I'm watching how my girl reacts
Yeah,
to
that's
that.
mine.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Like,
But that's
But-
Yeah,
fine.
do you know what I mean?
It's just a creepiness, man. Like, it's... A man,
but everyone is creepy though. Like,
there might be a man out there beating his meat for your girl, fam.
It's sad. But
And imagine that's the same guy that went to you and said, bro, we all want your girl, you know.
happens.
Shook your hand with the hand that he beat
Ah, my days.
my hands are always sanitized. They do.
his meat. And sanitizer. So it's one of them, I don't know, man. Like, don't get me wrong, J5, hold tight J5, talented producer. But it's one of them ones, like, I have some respect for man and his girl. Like, it can have his girl feeling that raw. So any argument I have with him, it might turn into a case that he might just end up leaving the house and there's girls that want him.
No,
Yeah.
but he's secure in
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I was gonna say that.
Hold tight,
It's
hold
about
tight.
your insecurities.
Yeah,
You're-
yeah,
if
exactly.
you're insecure,
Yeah.
then you'll handle it in the wrong way.
Yeah.
If you are secure in your relationship, look for example, who's a good looking female? Let's say that's out like a celebrity. I don't know, that might get moved to quite a lot. Or,
I'm saying, what about Nia Long? When everybody wanted
yeah.
Nia,
Do you know what I mean? Megan good. Do you know what I'm saying? These certain type of people who are attractive, even Laurie Harvey, let's say.
Yeah.
With Damson, I'm sure.
I mean, anyone can get her.
Yeah, facts.
Shots fired.
For facts.
Okay, I think the best example is India and Dami. Because like when they first came out of Love Island now, a lot of men were getting onto Dami. They were recording Dami saying, bruv, your girl's nice, your girl's peng.
Recording Dami.
Yeah, I remember I saw a clip and the guy was like walking with him saying, bruv, your girl's nice, bro.
See, that's disrespect. Because what you're walking with you and you're recording me saying, so you're doing it to show people that I can I don't know.
Yeah, but
I can chat to you this type of way.
It depends on the individual. If you guys are really secure and it's not some social media thing, it's one of those
man,
take your
phone, put your phone away.
It's one of the but if you're India and Dummy, they're famous, isn't it? This is what happens when you're famous.
Yeah,
You can't run away from it. And obviously, if your girl is nice and you're nice, you're both gonna get it. You're both gonna be in rooms where you feel. Okay. But if you guys really know what it is, it's calm because it's one of those ones. I dare you to.
I wouldn't get offended.
Yeah,
I'll be secure. Like
you would
okay.
be calm. I've got a question for you.
Jeez,
I've got a question for you then. So if you was at a certain status, let's say, would your relationship be public or would you keep that private?
I'll probably keep it private. I'll probably keep it private now.
Yeah, is that because just the way you are, or just
because it's not necessary for everybody to know. And like you said, people are crazy. They do want what they can't have.
It's crazy, man.
Like it's a challenge for them.
Yeah. Forbidden. You know what it is? We call it the forbidden fruit syndrome.
Yeah.
You know, things that aren't right for you. You know you shouldn't have. You're just catting for
you just
it.
want it. Yeah, because everyone else wants it.
You see,
yeah.
You know what it is? I want to make Shade Room the Agbaya of the week, but it wasn't Shade Room that actually said it. You see,
Shade Room or Shade Borough.
Sorry, Shade Borough. I wanted to make Shade Borough the Agbaya of the week.
Don't get the wrong post, bro. Don't
you have them Americans after. But yeah, I wanted to make Shade Borough because I was thinking, why are you even blowing this up as a thing? You see, but let's be real. The girl that went to J5's girl, you are the Agbaya of the week.
Agbaya.
Chop slap.
Big slap. Because come on, man, how you going to a girl in the club saying we all want your man? Have some fucking shame.
Quorum, bro.
Like have some come on, man. Like big man thing. Like what do you
keep that shit to yourself?
What do you expect J5 girl to say?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
just
Tuesday, 12 to 5.
It's the juice, man. It's the juice.
It's the juice. Some girls are crazy. Some girls just
it's
want to see
not even the alcohol. Girls are mad.
They're mad, man.
They've been waiting to say that. They've been plotting. This is my chance.
But obviously, we're moving on. And obviously, like we said, art saved me. You see, art saved you.
Yeah, man. Word.
You, and you. Wherever you are, he's saving you. But
art, come on,
obviously, tell us, Cherise, like, what made you get into art in the first place?
Do you know what? I've always been into art. So for me, it started when I was like in primary school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I used to do art in primary school. Was really into it. Always bringing things home. Like, look what I did.
Oh.
And I actually used to do art therapy as well. So I used to get like taken out of like a regular class with a small group of other kids and like do art.
That's
on
dope.
the side.
I've never heard of that art therapy.
Yeah.
Was that was in school, yeah?
That was in school.
What,
yeah.
primary, secondary?
Primary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
dope.
we used to do that. I would say that like the way my art was, it was like I had to be in a certain mindset. I had to be quite depressed. To be to be able to like draw and get into it.
So when you was happy, sorry to interrupt, but so when you was happy in a good mood or that, let's say not in that state of mind, you would still draw, but it wouldn't be.
Yeah,
to
so
the
like
level.
when I was like in secondary school, I could still draw. I did like art for like GCSE. I don't know if you remember like Word Up magazine.
Yeah.
I used to draw all the like Bow Wow. Like,
Jeez.
I used to draw all them things. Yeah. But then it got to a stage where I had to be like in a depressive state in order to draw. But I wasn't really ever in that state.
That's magic. You
what
know,
I mean?
I hear a lot of creative people say that. I heard even Party say that, like as in Party Next Door. A lot of people say that I need to be, or I've made my best art, whatever it may be, when I've been down bad, or when I've just been in a place of hurt, or
I feel like it's a processing, like that's how you process it, innit? And I think like in the black community, we don't really talk much about things that are going on. Like we just go through the motions. So I feel like art was that place for me. But I think when I was younger, I was a teenager in it, and it's like I wasn't really like down or upset or like.
Yeah, there's nothing
you know
really
what I
to
mean?
get down about, but
do you know what I mean?
in your own way. But yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like in order to create art, you have to experience life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's about life experiences, and it's about how you process that
Yeah.
and tell a story from what you've experienced.
So could you tell us like a situation where like a difficult time that you faced that made you even produce the best work?
Do you know what I think? Like last year, I feel like last year I really tapped into like my healing, like trying to heal from like past traumas and everything like that. I really tapped into that, and art was that for me. But it was also the time where I decided that I was gonna take creativity seriously. So a lot was happening for me. Like I was blessed, like lots of blessings coming my way, but it also put me in a position where I was seen, and I kind of struggled with that because I'm quite introverted. I'm quite shy unless I know you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like the fact that people are coming up to me and being like, "Oh, I like your work," like it was a lot for me, you know.
Oh goddamn!
Hey, I was like,
you want my autograph?
You know, you're probably like, okay.
Yeah, literally. And I remember one of my friends saying to me, "This is your new life now. Like, get used to it."
Yeah.
And I was just like, do you know what? I don't know if I can. I don't know if I want to.
I feel like you have to, man, because like. The thing is, obviously, me and Cherise, I met Cherise through Jordan. Shout out Jordan.
Okay.
And, like, we met in Amsterdam.
Okay.
And obviously, the work that Jordan was showing me of Cherise, because obviously, as Cherise said, she's quite shy and whatnot.
Yeah.
He was showing me her work. And I was just like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's cold.
Big man
cold.
thing. Like, I'm going to try to have it flash up, bro.
Okay.
Like, she's got work in Amsterdam, coffee shops or different shops.
Swear like
Bro,
that.
like, you see, there's certain shops in Amsterdam that obviously she doesn't want to.
She's humble with it.
She's humble with it.
You wouldn't even know.
You know what it is? Somebody has to give
The
you
flowers.
and somebody has. Sometimes
I appreciate
if the person ain't speaking up, somebody has to speak up for them, because I can't just let you sit here and just downplay your talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like the fact that when I saw it, like you sent me a picture, I was just like, bro. No. We need to have a conversation about this.
But do you know what? Do you feel like when see, like if you're introvert, or you're humble with it, do you think that can also be a blockage sometimes?
100%.
In the fact of if you're too introverted or you're too humble, they say like let's say if you're doing a side hustle, or you're doing your hobby, you're doing music, you're doing art, you're doing whatever, but if someone meets you for the first time, they say, "What do you do?" 9 times out of 10, you're gonna say, "Oh, for me, I work in recruitment, but also I'll do the podcast, whatever." I might say, I'm a recruiter.
Yeah.
Instead of saying I actually own this.
Yeah.
Do you find with yourself when you meet new people and they ask you, so what do you automatically go to what you actually like?
I don't automatically. I just say I'm trying to be live an honest life. Because and the reason why I say that is because I feel like that whole what do you do? People are trying to size you up, and I feel like I'm more than just an artist. Do you know what I mean?
I like that. Yeah.
I feel like I'm.
That makes sense.
Like when you get to know me, I'm a dope human. Like I'm more than just that. And I feel
She's got
like
dope glasses.
Yeah, now we're come on.
I feel like people just try to size you up. Like when they find out what you do, like then they decide, should I chill with this person? Should I talk to them?
That's
should I give
wild,
them more of my time? So it's like, I try to live an honest life.
No, I like that.
I'm gonna start saying.
Sorry,
that.
can I add to that as well?
Go ahead.
So I think as well is a process, because I think for creatives we struggle in it because obviously we're creatives and we want to draw and we'll do it for free.
Yeah.
But obviously we get to an age where obviously responsibilities and that.
This is the
So
thing.
obviously we need to figure out the business. So obviously you'll be humble in that, but then when it's time to do the business, it's a process for us to learn, because the business is very different into what we... Because we're probably going to agree and do some stuff that we don't like, but because of we need the money, we're going to do it. So with that being said, it's like you have to find a balance.
So
as a creative.
Would you say like it's important for someone who's creative to have maybe a mentor then, or like a manager, or someone else who's really good at that business part, so it can free you up to do the creative?
Yeah, if you could figure out why you do the art as well, because obviously a lot of people do stuff just to say they do it. They just want to be on Instagram just to be like, and then you're attracting the wrong people. You should try to use Instagram to network. So obviously put whatever it is, even if you're an artist, do it so you can meet an A&R or a manager. Don't do it because certain men are rating you, and then now you're just wasting your time going to clubs when you should really be writing more music to have the
But saying that, I would say that like for me, like last year was the year that I said, right, I'm gonna really do this. And I used to be a homebody. You couldn't catch me outside.
No way.
No way.
No way.
Now everybody's like, you're always outside.
Jeez,
And
come
I'm
on.
always outside because that's how I'm building.
You have to.
Do you know what I mean?
You
I
have
got to
to,
meet
yeah.
new people
Yeah.
to get work.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like last year that it was difficult, obviously, because I went from staying in my house, like just doing me. Maybe you'll see me in the cinema or something like that.
Like,
But
nothing.
no parties.
You
Like
won't catch you slipping on the road. Nah.
you won't catch me. Like
Nah.
you won't catch me. But last year I was just like, yeah, if I want to be a successful artist,
Yeah.
I have to be outside. I have to put my work out there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I had to kind of force it because it wasn't something that I knew.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? It wasn't a space that I knew. I don't like the spotlight.
Mm.
I don't.
Okay.
So it was just like I had to really just like
Yeah.
push myself to keep going.
Could you see yourself being managed? Do you have a mentor in place, or
Like since last year when I said I'm gonna do this,
Yeah.
I've had multiple mentors.
okay?
I've not ever had a mentor.
Okay.
Yeah, like I think it's important.
What type of art do you do?
So
what's the
I would
use
say
of
like the umbrella is like visual art.
Okay.
Yeah, so visual art. But I draw. I like draw portraits, and then I also do textile art. So I turn them portraits because them portraits are digital. I do it on my iPad.
Sick.
Yeah,
What app do you use?
Procreate.
Procreate is cold.
You know what? Yeah, everyone uses
Yeah,
Procreate.
yeah,
I
yeah,
use
yeah.
but that's for
Procreate is cold.
to animate it, innit? Because I use an
Yeah.
app called Calipeg. I don't know if you heard of
No,
that.
I've not
I'll
heard
show
of
you
that.
after.
Yeah.
It's a bit more advanced,
Then
but I feel like
Procreate
Procreate
is dope. There's a lot of levels to it.
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Procreate. It's good.
It's really good.
Yeah, yeah.
I think with this Calipeg app that I use, it's just very manual compared to
Okay,
Procreate.
okay, yeah.
It's sort of like automated. I don't know if you could add certain things, whereas with this Calipeg,
Procreate is similar to Photoshop, I would say. Like you have layers.
Yeah, you take off the
You
layers,
can
put it-
animate on it.
Yeah.
I probably don't even utilize all the features on Procreate. I'll be honest. Like,
not yet.
yeah,
Not yet.
yeah.
Come on.
But yeah, I do visual arts. I do that. I also like take them digital drawings. I turn them into rugs.
Yeah.
Then I do
That's
like visual art. So I do like film. I've got a exhibition at the moment actually in Southbank.
Okay,
So I
okay, yeah, plug
directed.
that. Yeah,
Hey,
plug
hey,
that,
plug
plug
it.
that.
Come on.
So yeah, I did the film. So I created the film for that. I directed it. I shot it.
Yeah.
I've also got another film that I dropped
Dope.
as well. So yeah, it's just wherever I'm needed, like
Go through that.
visual identity as well.
What's the vision though? What's
my vision?
Yeah, at the end of everything, what do you want them to remember you for?
My vision at the end of everything is just helping people through my art. Like my art is very like
Therapeutic, would you say?
therapeutic, but I storytell a lot. But it's not just like a made up story. This is like people's lives.
Okay.
So the Southbank exhibition is based on a girl. The brief is climate change, but it's based on a young girl in Lewisham that passed away from illegal air pollution rates in
wow.
Lewisham.
Oh,
She
wow.
Was that when was that?
that
Did actually
about 13 years, 12 years ago.
Pollution,
something.
it's bad.
My stories are all about life and real life stories that I guess aren't getting the light that they should get.
That's nice.
Or just every day, like I went into my other film is based on my life. Like it's
Okay.
based on me being a care leaver. I was brought up in care,
Okay.
and I just feel like it's important that like people know that this is people's everyday lives. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It affects people a lot, and also just giving people hope that you can survive something like this
Yeah.
and thrive in life. Do you know what I mean? So I think the ultimate goal is just to help people through my art.
Man,
Like,
that's what I get. Art saved
Art
me.
saved me. I was just about to say
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
The penny just dropped. The penny just dropped. I was like, okay.
I
That's
feel,
where
I
the
feel,
day
I
comes
feel like
from.
we definitely need a part 2 of this
yeah.
because, like, I feel like you've got so much to tell us, and I feel like we need to.
Yeah.
We need to crack it open. You see,
Yeah, word.
get it out of her
Word.
because you're telling us you're shy and introverted, but
Yeah.
I feel like you're in your comfort zone right now.
Yeah.
You're coming out your comfort zone. So
Yeah, I think my art has really taken me to a different place, and I've had no choice but to. Do you know what I mean? Because people appreciate it, but I also feel like God, this is the path that God sent me on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything has come with so much ease. The doors have been open. Like I've worked hard. Don't get me wrong, but all these opportunities I never expected. Do you know what I mean? So
Thank God for that, man.
yeah.
And obviously, I want to ask, like, advice to your younger self. If because I know there's young black women out there growing up wanting to be artists like you. What would be your advice to them?
I would say my advice to young black girls or to myself when I was younger is to, I think society puts a lot of things on us, a lot of pressure, a lot of you should be this way, you should look this way, you should act this way. I think just do you. I think that's the best advice I can give. Even if like people think you're too loud, too quiet, too masculine, like just do you. Like that's the best advice I could give. Follow the path that you wanna, like it's your life. Go on the path that you wanna go on. Like don't allow anybody's opinions to deter you from that. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like I'm grateful for where I am. But I feel like I would have been doing something similar. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, but I would have been here quicker.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If I had just
believed in yourself,
believed in myself, followed my own path, and not tried to impress everybody else. Like
you go through that stage. I feel like everyone does go through that stage.
We all go through that stage.
Yeah. I think I was really trying to impress my family or make them proud. Do you know what I mean? And it's not. I wasn't happy. So I just say do what makes you happy.
And the crazy thing is that you don't know that what you're doing that makes you happy is probably making them so proud right now.
Yeah. I mean, they're supporting now. Like, do you know what I mean?
You see, no, it happens. Like, you know.
But before they were like,
I'm not sure.
It's not.
I don't know.
You know what? Because obviously, in our community, we want to see the safe option. Yeah. You know, there's better. 9 to 5 is just. I don't want to say safest, but it makes sense. So when you want to take that risk, sometimes they feel like the risk outweighs the reward. So is there really a point or really a need? Trust me, I've been there with my parents. Making music, doing all of this, but now that they believe and see what's coming from it,
they respect it, innit?
They respect it, and I know for a doubt, without a doubt, shadow of doubt, that they're respecting you now.
Yeah.
You see, because trust me, when I saw her work in Amsterdam, I'm still saying like I was shocked. I didn't expect it. You see, London girl, you know, I call her Jamaican Picasso. Come on, but it's one of them. We got to round up now. Obviously, before we round up, tell the people them where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Drapeisha. That's DRIPEISHA __. And Art Saved Me is ART SVD ME.
Jeez. Come on, man. Trust me, when you see her work, it's going to save you.
We're going to have a part 2, man.
Part 2, come on,
man.
You, man.
Come on, you already know how it goes.
We're out, man. Come on.
My G.
Cherise gets a spud as well, still. Come on.